is Josh Garcia. I currently serve as the Deputy Superintendent of the Tacoma Public Schools, and I previously served as the Assistant Superintendent of the Federal Public Schools. I really got started in education by just a passion to try to make a difference, and I was kind of an unguided soul, if you will, kind of wandering around. And I've just benefited from strong mentors that have said to me, you don't have to worry about what role you play, just try to do better, try to help others and serve. And so that got me into the teaching profession.
Josh is a very bright and dynamic young man. He has the ability to set a vision that people are very willing to follow.
I just, walking with him on a day-to-day basis, got a chance to see his raw determination, fueled really not by a desire to win, but really a love for kids. And it drives him, and I think it's what makes him a great leader.
For me, the passion of my work and the passion of the teams that I've been a part of is really just answering the question is, what does success look like? And then how do you operationalize equality so that all kids have that opportunity to be successful? And so the reform efforts that we've really focused in both Federal Way and here in Tacoma have been about removing the access barriers for advanced placement rigorous classes. We created an opt-out versus an opt-in. Very simple process. We were wasting a lot of time trying to convince people what was right for all of our kids, instead of making that the default expectation.
Since we instituted the opt-out policy, there's definitely a much more diverse student body in AP. I think you can walk into an AP class now and you see students that are representative of our population as a whole, which is what it should be. This whole concept started off in Federal Way with a specific board policy 2191, and ultimately it's grown into House Bill 1642. And what it's called in the streets or in the classroom, if you will, is academic acceleration. And it's the premise is just grounded in these layman terms of academically we're excelling kids. And what it says is that when you meet a minimum bar, either the state bar or now a PSAT bar, where you say that you've demonstrated proficiency, you're automatically enrolled into the rigorous course next to, which has to be a college level IB, AP, or Cambridge course.
There was pushback initially from parents regarding Policy 2191 because they thought that we would be watering down maybe the curriculum because of maybe a population of students who may not have been as prepared as other students to enter the program, but that is proven to be false. Obviously our goal is for students to score 3 or above to get college credit, and last year one of our AP, or actually the total population of AP students, over 80% of our students passed with a 3 or better.
And really I think the greatness of Josh was that he understood that the people that we were fighting for were people without a voice. People who didn't have a powerful person or weren't connected, weren't getting the opportunities. Nobody was tapping them on the shoulder, but they had the intellectual capacity to be challenged by a more rigorous class, knowing that that would be the gateway for them to go to college and really live their life full, as opposed to living it halfway.
I want to be in other AP classes because they're kind of fun. It's not as much work as you normally think it would be, and just something that'll help me out for college more.
I feel like for me it gave me a chance to see what my full potential was, because I didn't honestly want to take the class, but I decided to just stick through it anyways.
I absolutely see the opt-in as a great way to close the achievement gap. I have so many students that would not normally take an AP class that have now experienced it and have seen how much they can accomplish, where before they might not have been able to do that.
All we did is we just took one brick wall out of and we just moved it off to the side, and these kids just came running through. And it reminds me and others is that it's not a kid issue, it's an adult issue.
You know, when I first heard about Josh Garcia and the work that he had been doing, I immediately thought of the words like pioneer and leader, and thought of people like Jackie Robinson and other folks who stepped outside of the box, knowing that there was going to be a lot of pushback, but knowing that by doing the right thing, that in the end everybody would get on board. And that's exactly what's been going on with this particular bill. And he's been an incredible inspiration to us in the legislature and to me specifically in figuring out ways how to get the state to focus on kids and not just on adults.
He is, I guess, just one of those people that shines and has the ability he walks the talk, he delivers.
As long as there's a good fight on behalf of kids, I think I'll always enjoy stepping up and taking a few on behalf of them.